Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Big Gamer Small Talk Podcast. Yes. Ladies, so I got a full house today. I didn't think I was that many people. Everyone showed up. Everybody showed up to defend their favorite piece of plastic today, which you guys love. But like I said, as you guys are coming in, do me a big favor, hit the like button. I'm gonna start from left to right. GKB, thank you for coming second week in a row. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. What you got going on with yourself?
Not much, man. It's always a good time being on BGST with all this great panel. Big shout out to the chat. You guys always rock it every freaking time. You guys are hilarious.
The chat is crazy, right? All right, for sure. All right, Chris.
Who is that guy? What's going on, Zaire? Panel, everybody. Zaire, that pony.
Pony Z.
Yeah, What's going on, everybody in the chat, man? What's up? What you got going on with yourself, Chris? Anything new?
Just chilling, hanging out. You know what, fellas? I've talked a lot of shit, and I'm gonna come clean. I got Gamecast, right? Scream Ride isn't that bad. I kind of had
fun. No. So you excited for Scream Ride 2 then?
Oh, hell no. The game's still stupid, but I had fun just kind of screwing around with it.
Did you played it with the Kinect or what?
No, I didn't play it with the Kinect. I just played it with the controller, and I was like, I was in the mood to ride a roller coaster without going anywhere. So that was about as best as I could do.
But here's a $2 question. Was it Xbox One X enhanced?
Fuck no, and the game still ran like shit.
Okay. Yeah.
I was stuttering. I was getting about 12 frames per second. I'm like, man, this thing is not running good.
Hey, he just came out of diabetic coming to join the show.
You can't get the game Scream Ride from the corner store, man. Like, you got to go strictly through Microsoft. I don't know why I was running 12 frames per second, man.
It was crawling.
I might have to pay Madonna to do that shit. Madonna days. We gotta find that clip of crap hyping that shit up with that idea for E3, man. That shit was crazy, motherfucking Scream Ride. That was what E3.
Hold on, I never hyped it up. What I said was exactly what I said was I said it wasn't a sexy lineup what they had, because they had like State of Decay Year 1 edition, Scream Ride, and something else. And I said that's not a sexy lineup to start off a year, but it's not terrible. And
it's a sexy lineup. This panel, am I right, fellas?
Yeah. So yeah, that's basically what I said, man. I was never like Scream Ride's the game of the generation or anything. Come on. Like, that's how stuff gets started, right? Like, oh crap, he really was hyping up Scream Ride. Like, I was sitting there saying it was gonna be of all time, and no, I never said that. I never even bothered.
That's kind of the way I remember listening back.
I know it, right? Like, yeah, sure. It's that's exactly how I remember. No, I never said that.
Shout out to everybody in the chat again. All right. Mega, what's going on with you, good brother?
What's up with you? 2018 Spygate. Let's go. Save lock.
Oh man, hashtag save lock.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? And for always my haters out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Me and the Don was playing some Halo 4 last night. We streamed it. It was pretty fun. You know what I'm saying? So it was.
Oh yeah, you're actually gonna beat that game.
I'm actually supposedly going to beat this game.
Oh my goodness!
Since they said I didn't beat it, regardless.
You called in a Fox and friend for that one.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying. So shout out to the guys out there doing the Spygate, saying K-Mega don't play no games. But and then I'll probably stream some God of War tonight too.
How far are you?
I got past the second troll. And
no.
I know where I stopped. Where the tree lady is. Where the
the turtle?
Yeah, that big ass turtle with the tree thing. Yeah,
still at the beginning.
Mega taking his
I'm taking my sweet ass time. I'm playing about an hour and a half, 2 hours at a time.
I'll wait till Mike go. I'm gonna tell you about my.
He's examining every blade of grass as he walks by.
That's checkerboard. That's checkerboard. That's checkerboard.
Every control, every button. I'm making sure when I do my very first review, I'm gonna be right.
It's not checkerboard. It's dynamic. Come on, say it with me, guys.
Hey, Mega, the only reason why you're still where you're at is because you were so hyped up on the turtle in the game that reminded you of the turtle from Neverending Story. You just couldn't let go of that scene.
I couldn't, and that's where I left it at. Was like, where I walked in there in the house, and I was like,
that turtle. Wait, do you know? Have you seen any spoilers or anything? So you just still?
Oh, I watched. I already seen the ending. I already know what happens at the end and in the middle and at the very beginning. So there's other parts that I haven't seen, like people talking about the Valkyrie. I haven't seen them yet, and then I haven't And I seen Fred's gameplay yesterday on Next Podcast, where I guess there was like a gauntlet or horde mode, which looked pretty cool because I would like to do that. There was like 100 enemies he had to beat. So I don't know if that was a part of the game or if that was a horde mode.
What color were they? Black, and they were running at them. And that's
there was all different kinds of creatures coming at them.
So it's one of the realms you can go to later.
K-Mega takes a lot of time with PS4 games because he looks at the controller and he can't find the A button.
Right. There's no A button. You know what I'm saying? And there's I'm K-Mega, supposedly K-Mega Cornflake. I got the, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man, I got so many damn names. It's hilarious, man. But, yeah, I'm glad to be here as always, man. BGST.
Oh, let's make it happen. All right, Xbot.
Yes, sir.
What's going on with you, brother? What you been playing?
Not too much, man. I got my ear to the ground, and I'm hearing from the community that people are saying I am the hater of third-person camera over-the-shoulder games. So I am here. I am the hater of those games, even though I played Gears I don't know how many times. But yeah,
like
let's
twice.
Go. Okay. Like twice. Maybe I beat it like twice. Yeah.
Oh.
Like that.
All right. Okay, Griffin.
Hey, what's going on?
Your first time on BGST?
Yeah, this is cool.
You about to bust your cherry pulse. All right. Make sure I throw your ass up under the bus. What you got going on with yourself? What you playing? What you into?
I just beat the Valkyrie Queen last night in God of War, so that was a big accomplishment because that was a pain in the ass. So that's basically what I've been doing.
Yeah, everybody's got it. That's a pain. So wait to get to it.
All right, my man, good brother D.
What's up?
My man under the eyes and shit. What's going on with you, good brother?
Yeah, just like K-Mega, I haven't had a lot of time just with the baby. I'm not really getting a lot of time to play games. So last night I got into God of War a little bit, and I passed the part with the stranger. And let me say, I feel like I murdered a man. Like I feel like I literally murdered a man. Like that fight was like epic, and this is only the beginning. I can't wait to the battles that are ahead, man. That game is just so amazing. Just the graphics, you know, when he's sitting there talking to his son, I'm like looking at all the wrinkles in his face and all the blood that he has from the battle. Like this game is just amazing. Yeah. Anyone who doesn't think this is the game of the generation, I don't know, man. It is from a gameplay standpoint, in my opinion, and also graphically.
Are you talking as graphics, though, man? You're talking about a game.
It only gets better.
You know, you're like wrinkles and.
I still can't co-sign this game of the generation. I'm still saying so far from where I'm at, from where I played, it's still the Witcher, but other than that, you know what I'm saying, this is a good game, and I think it is a good contender for a game of the year for sure.
For an action game, I'm sorry, man. This is like the best action game that I literally felt like I murdered that dude, man. Like I strangled the life out of him, broke his fucking neck.
Yo,
man.
Note to everybody out there: D wants to murder people. Man.
All that pent up rage, not sleep.
And the rage mode. Damn. Yeah. Oh man, that game is serious. If you don't have it, what's wrong with you? Get that game if you own a PlayStation 4, man.
All right, there go D. Tim's here. Tim, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Just a little bit sick, so just bear with me.
Oh yeah, my allergies. What's going on with you? I haven't spoken to you.
Allergies are killing me.
You got to go outside and eat grass. That's what dogs do to feel better, right?
Yeah, to settle their stomach, right?
Nah, I've been sick, man. I've been real bad with the allergies. I don't know.
I went and got a shot yesterday. I usually get a shot twice a year, but I went and got my allergy shot. If you haven't gotten it, Tim, I recommend it. For middle-aged guys like myself, the Claritin and the Zyrtex don't work for me.
Middle-aged, you're on the twilight, Z.
Yeah, I get a shot in the ass, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But have you Have you tried God of War?
No, I haven't tried it. I haven't. Like I said, I've been sick. I've been playing a little bit of some Xbox games like Red Dead, but I haven't.
Okay, well, here's the thing, though. Now I know you're feeling the weather. You said you haven't played God of War, so you sure it's not your diabetes? More like diabetic gaming?
It's the diabetes and the allergies.
All right.
He hasn't been playing anything. He's too busy arguing on Twitter. People talking about, because, you know, these games coming over on Xbox, and they're like, oh, you're getting our sloppy seconds. He's like, oh, thank you for being a beta tester. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, like I said, such as myself, before we start, well, I guess everyone's going to be so kind to hit the like button. God of War, I played that game. I got about 12 to 13 hours in. I did about 5 hours straight yesterday, about 6 hours the day before. And I just got past, I went to hell, came back, went back to hell again. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, this shit is crazy. And again, I'm going to say that for those who it starts off slow at the beginning, but then it picks up, you know, you get your, your weapons.
About 10 hours. 10 hours.
Yo, I got probably more than 10. It's a lot to do in that game. It's a lot to go.
I actually think that game starts off fast and then gets a little bit slow.
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm saying. It starts off fast with that first fight scene, then it gets slow.
Oh, damn, like The Last of Us.
Then it picks right up. I mean,
that game craps all over The Last of Us, man. The Last of Us couldn't hold
that
game.
I can definitely.
But I'm saying there's a formula there. There's a formula. They're gonna come out at you, like punch you in the jaw right in the beginning. They did that with kind of like the cinematics to The Last of Us, and then it just kind of calms down for a while.
But this one you're a little bit more involved, and then like I would say the only problem that I like, it felt like false finishes at the end, like 3 straight times, and I'm not going to go into spoilers because there's people on the panel that haven't beat it yet. Like it went into false finishes like 3 times, and then you're like, come on, and then finally it kind of smacks you in the face with the finish of the game, and I was like, finally, and then I was like, that's awesome, right? But like the false finishes and people that have beat it know what I'm talking about, where you had to keep going for this. Oh, I have to get this. No, I have to go back and get that. Was a little bit of annoyance, but once they actually got to the finish, that was spectacular.
I just escaped hell with my son. And I don't know how much farther do I have to go. Like I just, that part with old boy.
What weapon are you using?
I got the new chucks.
Blades now.
Winners. I just escaped hell with my son.
Okay, so you got the Blades of Chaos. That was an epic moment.
Hold on,
just telling the damn game.
Look, it's been out long enough. If you haven't played it by now, you go find it.
I mean, I'm not giving away a plot point. I'm just saying.
It ain't been out a month yet, has it?
I'm just saying. I'm not giving away plot points per se. I'm just saying you actually use a different weapon. So.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I done went to hell and came in.
I mean, that was a cool thing though.
When that belt rock, with his hand on his knee like this, and just thinking, "Get out of my head, Athena." I'm like, God damn. Listen, I'm gonna ask you a question. And like I said, we're going to start a be like God of War show here. But I kind of, from what I've seen, for me playing, and I know I'm a God of War fanboy, I would pick, if I had to choose between Sony's 2 top developers, I'm going to give it to Sony Santa Monica.
I know them in Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than God of War, what is
that's all they fucking
Sony Santa Monica's lineage?
Listen, not 343. All they got to their goddamn name was Halo.
Well, that is true. Fair enough.
That's all they got. That's all they need. That goddamn game.
Your thing got to be an Xbox or Microsoft thing, dude. It's like Sony Santa Monica isn't even the best studio that Sony has.
Who think is better than them?
Naughty Dog is a better studio.
Hell.
I mean, look,
Little Big Planet, Dream.
I've only played a couple of hours on God of War, but you know what I'm saying, this is by far the best game, the best PlayStation exclusive to me already. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even you know what I'm saying, like I just look, I don't care. How many people love Uncharted. Uncharted is cool. I like it, but I've always thought that God of War should have been at the forefront and been the lead, because people don't ever really give the lead, title to, any of these games for PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Like Halo is the lead for the Xbox. You know what I'm saying? So I think for so many people gravitating to this God of War, then I think that it's about time that God of War gets its just due and not Uncharted or not The Last of Us, in my opinion.
You guys heard it here first. K-Mega wears flip-flops.
Hey, yo,
how am I wearing flip-flops? How am I wearing flip-flops? I've always been a fan of God of War. I'm just saying, just
say this. Here. Are you glad that you got to play the game now? Just admit.
No, not yet. I'm liking the game. I'm not hating on the game. I'm saying, the game seems cool. I'm still got some reserves on some things. But
if you're saying this is the best PlayStation exclusive,
from the PlayStation exclusives that I have played so far, you know what I'm saying, it is the best one so far. Like, I mean, I haven't played the Order 1886, and I have not played.
That's not definitely good.
I haven't played Killzone. You know what I'm saying? I got those. I haven't played those yet.
You got it? So, I'll give you.
I got it.
I'll give you Killzone, man. I'll give anybody Killzone.
Look, the Last of Us is not that great to me. I just don't feel it.
Hey, I'm with you on that one, man. I'm not a Last of Us fan, but I still think overall Uncharted 2 is my favorite PlayStation exclusive. So,
well, no, Uncharted 2 is great. I'm saying overall the series, the franchise.
Yeah,
I've always gravitated to God of War more than
they're both really great. I just like God of War has always been very visceral and violent to me, and Uncharted is more like laid back, adventurous, goofy.
Right.
You know, like so, like for me, I kind of like that a little bit better, but I like God of War a lot as well. So
I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. Look, I don't get how I flip flopped. I'm just saying I've always enjoyed God of War more than
you, dude. You're a human. You're able to like one thing or the other, change your mind.
Listen here, man. Tell them you had diabetes for a couple goddamn years.
No. Because I mean, still, you know, like it is what it is, man. When I finish the game, I'll give my full review of it, but. For what I've played so far of this God of War, it's cool. It's not the game of the generation to me. Like I said, I still hold that for The Witcher 3, but but I can see why a lot of people get excited about the game. And the further I go, I might love it just like everybody else, or I might still be the same way like I have been about it.
Okay, hold on. Let me pay the bills. I've been Haskell. Shout out to you. He said if Xbox doesn't show a new exclusive IP, it's over. I guess he's talking about E3.
Over.
I mean, it could be a shitty new IP.
I can guarantee Xbox will be on the stage more than 45 minutes though.
I'm confused at how it's over if they don't.
If you don't think so, they don't bring up
show crap, and then it'll do nothing.
Like, I'm confused. Like, no matter what they show, there's that section of PlayStation fanboys it's not going to sway, and there's a section of Xbox fans it's not going to sway, and it's not going to be over because Microsoft and Xbox are still going to exist.
Well, I don't think he means literally. It's like, or not literally, if it's going to be over, but I guess the hardcore scene, and I can agree with that. If Microsoft doesn't have a good showing, I mean, we've all concluded it. I mean, we all have said it numerous times. If they don't kill it this year at E3, you know, you guys, we're going to be let down. You know what I mean?
There's a difference between letting down. I mean, I don't like. Okay, wow, that wasn't their best E3.
I don't.
Now what? They're probably gonna have a good E3, but
I don't think they can take another bad one. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I can't wait to see more of this Tomb Raider though. But I'm psyched for that. Yeah.
I think they'll have a good E3, but I don't think that they can match what people want.
So okay, Tim. I mean,
people's expectations is going to be just too ridiculous.
Let me ask you, be realistic. I mean, Tim or whatever. You think that you think as well, even I won't even say, well, fans, this game is period. They have set the bar so high, or have Sony set the bar so high? What they're bringing out as of late? I
think it's a combination of both. I think that Sony, with what they're dropping, really puts a lot of pressure on Xbox. But the problem with Xbox is that their problem is a problem that's going to take time to fix itself. It's not going to be fixed, tomorrow. It's even if they do show games, they're going to be far out, and it's going to take time.
Yeah, but see, they know what they have in development. They should at least tease us, even if it is 2 years out. They should at least give some fans hope, because PlayStation kids have had Death Stranding now. They've had God of War. They've had Spider-Man. They've had these games to be hyped on, and Xbox fans who are hyped for certain games that get canceled, they're constantly delayed. And delays are fine if the game's good, but don't bring something out that you've delayed 100 times. That's shit.
Chris, what you're saying about that, when it comes to like the Sony show, I'm interested to see what they're going to show because
their cards have
been shown. Spider-Man's coming out this year.
Right.
Like, what are you going to do? An hour of Death Stranding or something like that?
They'll show Bloodborne too, and then they'll show Bloodborne, and then they'll probably show and then they'll show
Last of Us 2. They'll start showing PS5 games, man.
Then they'll show some Spider-Man because Spider-Man is not out yet, so. They'll show. They'll show some.
You know what? Sony's going to show us something new. Let's be honest. Every E3, they show us something new. And there's a rumor circulating right now that they're going to be showing Gran Turismo 7. So,
did you say every E3 they show us something new?
They did show us the only new thing they showed us.
The sirens go off in my small town, man.
Was the Shadow of the Colossus remake? That was the only thing new outside of VR that they showed this past E3.
But we'll still get a gameplay reveal of Ghost of Tsushima. The new IP.
Yeah. Same with Death Stranding and The Last of Us 2.
Yeah, hard to believe Death Stranding's been a thing for years, and we haven't even seen a single snippet of gameplay or even know what the gameplay is going to be. I mean, as far as we know,
riding on Kojima, just that name alone.
And we're not going to get any gameplay. We're going to get another trailer because Kojima takes forever to do his games. We're going to get another elaborate trailer.
You don't think they'll show a remote of gameplay of Death Stranding?
No, not at all.
They may show like a 5-minute gameplay demo.
They said that they have some gameplay. Somebody said they cannot show another trailer with no gameplay in it.
But will it be compelling gameplay? Will it make you go, wow, that's what we're
no matter what. It's just Kojima's name. be.
I mean, Kojima's very cinematic with the stuff, so it'll be good.
Yeah.
It's gonna fit right in.
Can I
The cinematic stuff fits right in with the rest of Sony's exclusives, so they're
Can I
good.
give you guys a quick theory of what I believe Death Stranding's gameplay will be?
Yeah.
I have a feeling it will be similar to Metal Gear Solid, but more of kind of, you know how like Siri teleports when she moves? I got a feeling that's how
I thought he was gonna say, but more Kanye West.
Yeah.
Oh, that's possible. I
thought Kanye too.
I just got that sci-fi feeling. I don't know, man. I just have it. It's gonna move fast. I can't see them making it go too much slower than Metal Gear.
I mean, the big question is, does Sony go past 56 minutes this year? I mean, that's.
Well, here's the thing.
I think Sony will be fine.
It'll be about 86
I don't think we're seeing Halo 6 though. I'll tell you that much.
No, I'm sure we won't see Halo 6.
No, you won't. You won't.
Wait, if it's coming out next year, they'd have to show it.
Yeah, they'll show some teaser or something.
I think
so, but I don't know if it's going to be there.
Hey, do you guys think Halo 6 is big enough to close the show, or do you think now that's kind of
absolutely
a beta announcement? Yes,
If
but just
Halo
the trailer
6,
now.
if Halo 6 is coming out next year, then they're not going to close the show with that. They need to close it with something that's beyond next year. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with Tim though with Fable.
Or Joanna Dark.
Yeah, I
think you guys slammed the door with Fable, man.
I think it's Fable. I think you close with Fable, open with Halo 6.
All right, here's the thing, right?
If they close on a third-party multi-platform,
if I can say this one thing though, on people, I know Microsoft needs to produce this E3, but if they don't produce, they're gonna lose the mind share of the hardcore and a lot of the casuals. But as a company,
haven't they?
As a brand, it's not gonna die because someone tweeted out this week. I can't remember who tweeted out. Last year they made over $1 billion. So they're making bank on the Xbox, regardless of what people think. So they might lose some mind share, but as a business, they're still making money off the Xbox.
But that's what's kind of scary at the same time, that they're making all that money without producing much.
Well, it's because all the services.
So what's the incentive?
Well, let me ask you a question, right? And I'm still from the mindset, even because look, I think when 2016, I guess Sony had the short show was 46 minutes, whatever.
17.
Yeah, well, whatever. They just came, whatever. Had a good show. And my thing is, if you don't have a lot to show, I would rather Microsoft have a great show and it be short. That's all. The problem to me with Microsoft show, it starts off at this high. They show you something big and they go to their fucking low. They bring that widow on stage with the idea of Xbox, and you get a Minecraft goddamn presentation again.
Well, I mean, all the shows do that. It's like they all do that. And listen, and listen.
Sony has some boring parts in their.
They do, like
They'll start going into the VR and all that. Yeah.
Well, they did. I can look at what Sony did in 2016, 2017. They had very boring parts in them. They show like the VR. That's not really appealing to. I mean, it appeals to me, but I can guarantee you that doesn't appeal to like the masses.
It doesn't translate.
Yeah, it doesn't. Just like and it's a lot like a wrestling show, right? Like you watch WrestleMania, they kick it off with like a really great show. And then you got to slow the audience down a bit. You put in your mid carders and stuff. You got them all hyped up.
Braun Strowman,
No. Braun Strowman's
he's a main eventer, man.
He is, man. Braun Strowman's like the most over. But anyway, I don't want to turn this into wrestling. But yeah, so you kick it off with something like a Halo 6, and then you maybe roll into some something else, and then a couple multiplats, and then maybe some exclusives, and then you close the show with Fable. But I honestly think that they don't show anything beyond 12 to 18 months out. Just my opinion. I mean, I could be wrong, but I still think that that's going to show us a good amount of games. I'm very excited for what they're going to show. I think they've got a lot of tricks up, and I'm actually very excited to see what Gallagher's doing there. If the rumors about him having a new studio is true, if so, do we see some kind of something from that? That's what I'm interested in. I'm the Elite 2.0. I'm very interested in that. I'm very interested in all this stuff. It's like they got a lot of stuff to show, and I'm excited to see what they have, man. So it's good. Just in general, not even just theirs, but E3 is always like fanboy shit aside. There's so much to see and be excited about, man. How could you not look at an Avengers game like made by a good studio? Crystal Dynamics. Holy shit!
Especially
we get to see
Infinity War.
Yeah, we get to see Shadow of the Tomb Raider. We get to see possibly this open world Superman game or some kind of. Even if it's not that,
get to see Red Dead.
We know that Rocksteady.
Red Dead. What's that? Cyberpunk.
Yeah, we know exactly. We know that Rocksteady has a game DC related that we're gonna see, and we also know that WB Montreal could possibly have a Batman game.
It
So
could be
I
Batman,
love those
fingers
franchises.
crossed.
Borderlands 3. There's just so many
Borderlands
other
3.
games that's gonna be seen. Yeah, that's why I can't wait to finally step my foot in the gaming mecca and just soak it all in and be a gamer. And
I guess we'll finally. I mean, I guess like next week or whatever, we get to finally figure out what the deal is with Black Ops 4. Did anybody else hear that rumor stuff was just BS? The guy who came up with that said it was fake.
No, I didn't hear that.
I heard that's pretty legit.
What's legit? I'm sorry.
Campaign rumor?
If they had their show, put it this way: if Xbox had their show in 2017, we'd be a lot calmer right now. So I think they're gonna have a show. I've heard from people that things like they're gonna have a good show at games. They're pushing for games. I mean, there's rumors are all around. Things now, Quantum Break and Sunset Overdrive. So
they got a Capcom game. Looks like it could be exclusive. Might probably Dead Rising, but still.
Yeah, I think they're
I hope it's more than that.
I hope it's not Dead Rising.
I think it's going to be more than Dead Rising. I really do.
It could be
Dead Rising could take a break.
Yeah, Dead Rising is dog, so they can keep this.
Yeah, same.
Go ahead,
I gotta be honest.
I like Dead Rising 3 and 4, so I'm good with that.
They're in a tough position now. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're right. Hey, Tim, I mean, you know probably more than any that they're in a tough position, and that Phil said, hey, they're going to bring games, but there's always going to be people that are not going to be happy, and it's that's the unfortunate truth of the matter. Yeah. And they're graded by a different set of metrics and standards than Microsoft is. So for me personally, if it's bad, I'll be like, hey, that sucked, but what are you going to do, man? I got an Xbox One X. It's not like I'm just going to start playing everything on PS4. Come on.
But what would make it good for you? Like, are they going to come out there with a bunch of exclusive
Halo 6
or multiplats?
Halo 6, Fable. The multiplats are cool. I'm going to play them on Xbox anyway. That's why I like Sony's show so much as well, because they show the multiplats that I'm going to play on my X, and it's going to be better on my X. So for me, it's great. Like when Sony shows, here's the new Batman or here's Battlefront, I'm like, holy shit, that looks great. Man, that's going to look even better on my Xbox One X. That's how that gets me excited. So whatever Microsoft shows and half of what Sony shows, that shit's all going to be played on my X anyway. So I'm good. Like I'm excited. Like I'm probably the easiest person to satisfy, because I know that they're going to probably show maybe a Halo, which is one of my favorite series. I know they're going to probably close with Fable. They're going to have some surprises in there, maybe a new IP, maybe a Perfect Dark. That stuff is exciting to me. I'm good with that, man. I don't need 20 new games.
No, listen. We gotta get the biggest knife. We gotta get the bullshit out here. We need something new, something fucking fresh, a new AAA fucking experience. Halo, I get it as big. Forza, we need something. You don't want nothing new?
I just said something new.
Well, Perfect Dark and Fable would be good.
I'd be personally happy with
Assault.
Give me 3 new titles, like unannounced IPs. Give me a couple of refreshers. Bring me a Rise 2.
Show me be on stage.
Show me some Halo.
But D, we have to make this clear too. If you're gonna bring something new, make sure it's something on a bigger scale. Don't bring me a new Recore.
No,
like, you know how they revealed Recore and we're like, oh yeah, it's new IP, and then it came out.
No,
like, don't pull that again.
I want a new AAA title that is pushing the graphical boundaries of the Xbox One X, and that has some new innovative way of playing the game. I don't know.
And you got to bring the game, like, be really good with lots of content. I don't want another Sea of Thieves. I like Sea of Thieves, but my God, there is no content in the game.
No,
you can't fuck up like that again.
Hold on one second. Let me pay the bills. My man here again. All right. I've been had skills. Hold on. My screen just froze. Hold on 1 second. Okay. I was an Xbox fan, but they effed up with Scalebound. Nobody cares about Halo. All you have is third party, and I can play that on my PS4. Where's my exclusives?
That sounds like us from 2013 to 2016 as Xbox fans talking to PlayStation fans. So ironic.
Yeah,
I love it.
We weren't happy though, because
I can remember a 2015 PlayStation 4 commercial that featured nothing but multiplats, and everybody being like, "That's great." So yeah, I mean, cool. Play whatever you want on your PS4.
Was brilliant. Remember that,
right?
Yeah. So, I mean, like,
genius.
I'm not doom and gloom over here on Team Xbox, folks. We good.
No, I'm sure not either.
I'm a hardcore gamer. I ain't going nowhere.
Nope.
I
I just won't say nothing about E3 anymore.
Hey, my man Crap done doubled. He said fake news. Who's Stormy Daniels? Crap, don't start that shit. Start that shit.
I'm not familiar with that term.
But, I think the difference there, though, was that was the beginning of the generation, so they were building the games, and they were.
Well, why is it okay for again? And I said this multiple times. Why is it okay for Sony to have shit for games for the first few years of every generation and get a pass? Microsoft has genuinely delivered with exclusives, and only now have they struggled. And I wouldn't even say they're struggling per se. I would say that I'm happy with the games this year. We get Forza Horizon 4 at the end of the year, and we do get Crackdown 3, and it works the way it's supposed to. I'm pretty happy.
Let me answer this one, Z. The reason why is because the caliber of the games that they're
exactly
is much higher. It's much higher. So yeah, you wait at the beginning of the generation, but then when they start to crank them out, they're all getting like 90s,
and you knew the roadmap.
95s.
You knew the roadmap.
Yeah, I can agree with that. And to be fair, I like Quantum Break, but our exclusives, and I know God of War is out, it's huge, and and I'm a God of War fanboy, but our exclusives haven't been as good as their exclusives.
No,
hand down. Whether you like the game or not, subjective.
I can legit say that it was Forza for me. It was Quantum Break
and Rise,
and Rise was excellent.
And Gears of War,
and Gears of War. I'm sorry,
Gears of War is the best.
The last Halo disappointed me, and especially let's remember this game came out when it was on the regular Xbox One X, and the graphics weren't that great on it. Let's just be honest.
Let's not forget about Sunset Overdrive. That was a great.
Overdrive has the most potential.
Yeah.
Sunset Overdrive was okay. I found, honestly,
I don't think
half of the panel is probably going to disagree with me on that. I liked it. I thought it was pretty, but it kind of got old real quick.
I agree. Yeah, that game has potential for a cult fan base, but to me, Quantum Break and Rise has the ultimate potential.
Sunset Overdrive needed a PvP and a co-op. Like
well,
those
a multi. It would, but see, if you let's just say this. Let's just say that they showed a new Sunset Overdrive, 4K HDR. You know what I'm saying? Got the awesome. PvP and all that. Yeah, it sounds awesome. But you know what that's going to sound like to the fans that don't like Xbox? It's going to sound like another Crackdown. It's going to sound like another Sea of Thieves to them.
Who cares? Like here's my point.
Why does that matter?
I don't think that.
Right? Like
let me make this point though. Let me make this point. For me, I don't care. I like Sea of Thieves. I know you like Sea of Thieves crap, but the fact of it is that people out there saying that Xbox is not giving. Yeah, no, but the fact that people want these big, spectacular AAA looking games, Sunset Overdrive is not going to be the one to get them over that. It will have to be a Quantum Break 2 or maybe Alan Wake. I even think Alan Wake is still below. You got to bring Quantum Break, or you got to bring Rise, or you have to bring a Fable or something else to fill that void. Not Sunset Overdrive. Sunset Overdrive is still filler in my opinion.
If they were to do Sunset Overdrive, in all honesty, I would tell them to make it a multi-plat, because I want the developers to make I want the developers to make money. And I'm being honest, the Xbox fan base, they wouldn't support the game as much as the PlayStation guys. So make it multi-plat.
Get out of there! That
game did fine for the launch window.
Look, you have to remember at the time it launched in 2014,
dude. 900p.
900p was 900p was
the 10 million Xboxes and launched in September.
Yeah.
Like
that game, and not only that, but like Microsoft supposedly has some kind of publishing rights to that, like Alan Wake. So hopefully, and from I don't know, maybe Tim would know. Tim, haven't you heard that maybe a couple of these exclusive franchises aren't dead? Perhaps.
That's what I was just saying.
Sunset. I've heard in particular Sunset isn't dead.
I don't really like that one.
But I have heard that.
Sunset has the most potential to be a franchise.
Exactly.
The worst news probably for the people of this panel in particular is that I had heard that Rise is completely dead. Like, did you hear something?
No, I heard Quantum Break and Sunset have a new.
Yeah, I heard Sunset.
Yeah, I'm hearing about Quantum Break as well. Yeah. Because
the Quantum Break thing,
if you look at their the ray tracing demo that they put up there,
that's the machine.
Assets. They had some of the assets.
That's the machine. Not only that, but here's the thing. Somebody who wouldn't really call him an insider, but he's pretty legit, said that he knows for a fact that they're in pre-production of that. Here's another thing. People might go, who cares? depending on how they do it, maybe they scrap the TV show, maybe they don't. But you could, since that's an episodic, you could release that on Game Pass episode at a time.
At the end of that game, I was like, oh man, I want more. Like, what's gonna happen now? Like,
the ending of that game sets up for a sequel.
I did a video on that. Like, if you look at the facts, right, you got this guy saying, hey, he knows for a fact that they're in pre-production on this and they're gonna start it this year. Then you look at Shannon Loftus, what she said last year, which was specifically the Worlds and Recore and Quantum Break have a lot of stories to tell, and you just got to give them more of a chance. And then you have Remedy saying themselves that they're starting an unannounced game this year.
And that time spear that they showed in the ray tracing demo is from Quantum Break.
And also, too, if they release Quantum Break now, they wouldn't have the limitations that they had with the original Xbox because you got the X now. So they could really push that game.
I mean, here's the question. I thought it was confirmed that their next game was going to be a multiplayer.
No, P7 is the multiplayer.
Right. They're working on 3 titles, they say.
3 games, 3
Yeah.
titles, right.
Wait. Now, listen, I ain't trying to be fun, but they are slow at making games. It takes them.
No, they hired a bunch of new people.
Well, they also said, sorry, crap, but they also said that what took so long for making Quantum Break is that they had to build that engine from the top to bottom. Now they don't have to do that. This game can be done in 2 years.
Or they could release it episodically and have it done as it's done, sort of like the Telltale games or whatever. So, like that's a possibility.
I would be disappointed on that.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe like, yeah, I can understand that. But look, if I mean, that seems like maybe a way to get people to keep paying for Game Pass, to get people to, I don't know, invest in the game while it's being developed, I guess. I don't know.
Man, I'm just curious here in the chat. Guys, vote a 1 if you want a Sunset 2 or vote a 2 if you want Quantum Break instead.
I put 1 and 2. I'm like, why pick one, man?
I'm just okay, maybe Sunset wouldn't fill the void. I'm just wondering if they would.
Well, here's the thing, right? Honestly, and I think because I most likely Sony's going to win big this holiday season. PS4 Pro with the goddamn Spider-Man.
Damn, it's just close.
Yeah, the Red Dead Redemption. That's going to do both. I think they got the Call of Duty deal again.
Yeah.
And I'm be honest with you, even like I said, that Crackdown has never really been that. The heist had been the full course meal. That was just something on the side.
Pachter seemed to disagree with that statement, though. Pachter says that if the game's good, it could sell really well.
Whatever Pachter says, it's the opposite.
Pachter said that PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 was coming out next year at one time, and then he changed. And then he said, I mean, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, for people that maybe are burnt out on Halo or Gears and want to try something new multiplayer-wise, Crackdown 3 with that full destructible environment.
Here's the thing, listen, Crackdown has never really been the.
It's never been a console seller.
Yeah. People bought it for the Halo 3 beta.
Yeah,
I get that, but let me say, what other game is doing 100% destructible environments in a multiplayer?
It works. But it's a little weird they haven't shown it. That was the problem.
Yeah, exactly. But I think the issue too is the art direction of the game. It doesn't really
Jesus Christ, the art
looks like that Agents of Mayhem game they put out.
The art direction, guys. Oh, the game looks like fucking Fruit Loops. The art direction, guys. Oh my,
it doesn't look impressive, but it really
it doesn't show.
These are people that play Fortnite too, by the way.
The days of us just saying that gameplay. Listen. The days of us just saying that gameplay matter are over because we have the ability now, and these developers have the ability to give us both great gameplay and great graphics.
Not everyone has to look photorealistic, man.
You can't change a game that has. That's like changing Borderlands.
Mario should have pimples on his ass.
Realistic game. That's not going to happen, and fans that like the way the Borderlands look is going to be completely turned off by that.
I think
I'd much rather have better graphics.
Crackdown. I think you know what I mean. I think it's fine. Like it doesn't have to have realistic graphics to be a good game.
It can still look good too.
It's not going to show.
Personally, I'm not down.
Okay, this is my point on it. Gameplay and graphics are better. We can admit to that. But I think like games like PUBG show, your game looks like dog shit, but it sells a lot. Like gameplay always trumps graphics too.
Yeah, but I think with PUBG it's different because it's a new type of game mode that we haven't played.
Crackdown's
I can still remember.
Crackdown's an existing series.
No, the 100% destructibility, that's a new thing for multiplayer.
And you know what? We have to see it in action. It could
agree with you.
It could be a turning point. I'm just saying the shell shading part of the game.
Wait, hold on.
I can still remember people dogging Zelda Wind Waker for that. Now it's like looked at as one of the best games of all time.
Ratchet and Clank is got the Ratchet and Clank got those cartoon looking graphics, and the game looks absolutely
Ratchet and
stunning.
Clank. First of all, Ratchet and Clank does not look like that. Ratchet and Clank,
Ratchet and Clank looks like legitimate CGI from Hollywood.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank.
I mean, it's still a cartoon game, though, right?
Well, yeah, but the art style is much more polished.
I like that game.
It's great. So I'm not getting why why people are trying to bitch about the art design of what developers want to make.
You know why?
Especially if a game is already
because it's all we're getting. That's it.
Playing Ratchet and Clank is like you're watching a Pixar movie. Completely different than the South I'm talking about in
Compare Ratchet and Clank to goddamn Lucky Tales. I'm gonna take goddamn Ratchet and Clank.
Oh my God.
Nah, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? We're gonna talk about the art stuff, but I'm just saying we did see.
No, hold on. Super Lucky's Tale for it being a cartoon game and everything like that. The graphics that shit look
Man, fuck that game.
Hey, yo, okay, that's what I said. Compare that to what do you call it, Ratchet and Clank? It's not even close. That's high
Ratchet
quality.
Clank looks better. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank looks better.
Much better. But
Ratchet and Clank ain't an open world game either, man. I'm just saying there's something called memory right, in which how they develop the game.
Time is this? I need this goddamn time.
Hold on.
It also goes down to budgets too. That Lucky Tale don't have the same budget as Ratchet and Clank, but it's still, regardless, Ratchet and Clank does look better. It looks a lot better.
I'm saying, but we talking about Microsoft, a $1 trillion goddamn company. We ain't got no budgets over here. I mean, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying, what we did see of Crackdown, I wasn't that impressed. Honestly, it didn't.
Yeah, the campaign was dumb to show.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't.
Look at the Comic-Con. The game was delayed because of that.
Yeah, it wasn't a good showing. I'm just saying, and I've heard things, and of course, when you heard things, it's not looking that well. But again. I want to get to talk. We talked about Quantum Break, we talked some other shit, but I just want them to fucking deliver quality games. You know what I mean? I don't need another whatever. I just need something. I don't need a God of War out over there.
But Z, check it out. Z, if they come out with one or two things that you like personally, that's awesome. But they're not gonna have an entire show catered to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Minecraft. Look how many millions of people play Minecraft, yo.
No one who plays Minecraft watches E3.
Really?
It's a casual ass game.
Really? I do.
Casual ass game. You're talking about 6 and 7 year olds on their parents' computers playing Minecraft.
No, you're not, man. Then
not the people watching E3. That's some bullshit.
Put him in this goddamn place.
Send me that stat sheet, by the way, that you got those numbers.
Oh my God! Look at every single Minecraft video on YouTube. It's literally some 30-year-old man streaming like he's a child, and every single.
I thought you said it was just kids, though. I thought you said it was mostly kids.
Yeah, they play the game because it's catered towards children.
Yeah.
Whoa! Wait, what do you mean? So Sony was right? They are protecting the kids?
I guess so.
Hey, hold on. To piggyback off Xbot, okay, or actually more like Griffin, Minecraft doesn't need to be on the stage because Minecraft can be shown anywhere and it'll get the traction you need anyways. You don't need to waste time there. You can put it on a YouTube video and everyone will watch it anyway.
Owning that game is a gem in their
Hey, wait. For the record, bot. Now, listen, I forgot to give you guys the rates. This is a drug-free environment. We would hate to question your integrity. Anything you say today will be used against your little show. So you said
use it, man. Use it.
So you tune into E3 to see Minecraft with a big stage Xbox.
Dude, the last time they showed that Minecraft, when they were showing it with the through the fucking whatever augmented reality. Yeah. Yo, that shit look crazy. That shit look crazy, man.
That's a $15 or $1,500 headset. Are you gonna buy that?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's a computer, man. It's not a peripheral, first and foremost. So if you do buy it,
are you gonna buy it?
Huh?
But to say,
are you gonna buy it?
If I sell a couple children, I will.
Okay, so why do you care? It's there. It's like so out of reach. They're not even available for sale yet.
Oh my God!
I don't want to see Minecraft on the stage again this year. I'm just being honest.
I mean, neither is Kojima, but they show Minecraft really a deal breaker. I mean, like, regardless, if they show Minecraft, if they show it, then they show it. They won't. I don't care about Minecraft.
So why do you want to see it then? It shouldn't be there.
No, because you know what? E3 goes further than just
Mega. People want Xbox to be reactionary.
I mean, look, that game is a money maker because you know what I'm saying.
They're gonna have to show it. It's one of their #1 selling games, and it's a multiple platforms.
Yeah, they're gonna have to show something about it, and you know what I'm saying. As long as they don't just take 20, 30 minutes to show it. That's get to the
30 seconds, blow through it.
Because look, I don't care about watching anything on VR, but you damn sure know PlayStation's going to show about 20, 30 minutes of it.
Listen,
well, maybe about 15.
I swear to God, if they show Minecraft, it's like the Infinity War skin, I'm gonna lose it.
Hey, listen,
I hope you have the same feeling about
waste
VR
time on
too.
something like that.
Hey, here's the thing. This was something like
they got something called the graphics pack coming up, man. They'll probably show that.
This is why Xbox. Unfortunately, this is why Microsoft can never win, because you got people going, you can't show 2 minutes of Minecraft, the biggest property in the world, going right now, because these hardcore guys will lose their shit no matter what else you show. Look, they're going to show something Minecraft. They've got to appeal to a variety of gamers. Yeah. And so what? They're going to show Minecraft for a couple minutes. They
show it every goddamn year.
They do, and it's also they spent $2.5 billion on that game.
I don't know.
But they spent $2 billion on LinkedIn. Who the fuck cares?
Millions of dollars.
This is a gaming show.
Yeah, this is a gaming show. This isn't Z's or
Hey, how many on the panel are in the PlayStation VR? How many people on the panel in the PlayStation VR? Probably me and D.
I can't afford it.
I got one, bro.
So everybody else is like, fuck PlayStation VR. We don't want to see that shit. But I'm like, hey, that's cool. So that appeals to me, but not everybody, right?
And
so
that's
does
my
Minecraft.
crap or the D or whoever else has a VR, because the people invested in it, and if they wouldn't, if it was like me, for instance, if I don't give a damn about VR and they listen to us and they don't show it, then how is Crap and D and them going to get to see what they're going to be anticipating for their perks?
Is hardware they're trying to sell.
Yeah,
Minecraft, and everybody fucking owns it already.
Then why is it in the top 10 all the time?
Games, yeah. So I mean, regardless, they're always, and it's not like it's the same Minecraft. They're always implementing new stuff.
And same
implementing new stuff.
Same goes for the indies. Now, last year, I know some of you guys don't like indies, and this is my opinion. You know what? If you don't like what they're showing, go take a piss, go make a sandwich, and come back when they're done showing. You don't like it, honestly. But personally, they showed some indies last year. And honestly, to tell you, if they didn't show some of those indies, I wouldn't have been interested in some of those games. I'm interested in Below. I want to see more of Ashen, and there's that other side-scrolling game that I forget the name. It's like futuristic. I forget the fucking name of it. But that game, I'm excited for it. And if they didn't show those, I wouldn't have been interested in them. And
that's 3 out of 40 games.
I don't know. To be fair, I get what Crap's talking about, and I have a PSVR, and I'm excited to see what Sony's showing about PSVR too. But at the same time, the Xbox show doesn't need to show Minecraft again. They have the daily show that they can show Minecraft and spend tons of time on.
Yeah, but hang on.
Your point too. You've also said on multiple podcasts that you are tired of seeing Minecraft.
I am, but I understand the need that they're going to show it, so I'm not going to be disappointed if they show it for 2 minutes on the stage.
All right, hold on, Dick. Let me pay the bills real quick before you even go. My man, I've been had Skills 13 since Xbox like a used car dealership, spit shining. And my man, Gotti Gaming, Gotti, what's up, baby? Just the time to hear kid making spouting stupid shit like a flowering guys are laughing my ass fool. Goddamn now. Listen, we don't need to see goddamn Minecraft. They only have the inside Xbox. They can put the indies there.
So they could have a beast show, but they show Minecraft, and you're gonna be like, that was dog shit.
Listen, I always say something about it. Listen, E3 is the Super Bowl of video games. Most gamers, that's when they watch. The casual gamers, that's when they get.
I've never heard my uncle say, I want to go and watch Get Ready for E3.
No one I know who's casual knows about E3.
They get their news at E3. All the other outlets, they report all the shit at E3. So you're going to see articles about everything that was shown at E3. So they have to show what they're
I have to point out, though, that there are casuals that watch E3, because those are the shows that are broadcast, like the people that watch like GameSpot, because you can watch it through multiple outlets, right? Whereas the Daily Show is more the hardcore tuning in to find out specific details about things. So they're going to show 2.5 minutes of Minecraft, folks. Spoiler alert.
It's never 2.5 minutes, Craps. That's just like 10 to 12 minutes.
Yeah, like you watch those people out on stage.
Dude, like I remember you were like, they showed 20 minutes of indies, and then you counted up, and it was like 6 minutes.
You know what? It was dog shit. That shit was bad. That's what.
But they also are trying to appeal to multiple people, not just you or not just me. And I get that, even though I'm not interested in those games either.
Honestly, to be fair,
I understand it.
Just limit the time. You don't need to show it for like a long period of time.
Like rumor is they're going for a 2-hour show this year, so they're going to obviously have that stuff in there.
Here's the thing, Crap. They don't need it. Listen, they don't. Listen, just the fact that you're saying 2 hours, the show is gonna be dog shit. They don't need 2 goddamn hours. Just come out that motherfucking show, the glitz and the glamour.
Now, let's say
we don't want soft porn without the goddamn money shot. I don't want that shit this year.
But what if they run an hour, right?
Yeah, we need.
What if they run an hour and they have a really super good show? But Sony goes,
why can't they show all that stuff and then the other stuff too, and appease everybody?
I know
they don't appease everybody.
What I'm saying.
Why don't they?
Really why they're not?
They're not saying, "Hey, yo, here's the E3 directly for Zaire and Griffin."
You know what?
And that's it.
They should be because I'm a consumer.
Since when?
One consumer out of
it doesn't matter. I don't care. I want the product I buy to appeal to
me. Individual.
So the product can only show stuff that appeal. How are they going to know exactly what appeals to you every time?
They haven't shown anything in the past 2 years that has appealed to me, and that is a problem. I don't care how you spin it.
There's no spin to it.
There's no spin to it, bro.
I'm just saying, how in the world is a company going to know per se? What we can't show anything that's not going to appeal to Griffin or Zaire.
You know why? This is why, Craig. You know the truth. This is why, right? I'm gonna tell you the truth.
How are they going to know?
You know why? Because a motherfucker like we spent over $2,500 in goddamn hardware. One of me equals about 10. And one of me equals about 10 goddamn casuals.
Zaire.
One of me equals 10 goddamn casuals.
Zaire, they have to show to you. They have to show to me.
Nobody's. I've never heard.
They have to show to the casual. They have to show to that one fuck that buys 2 games a year. They have to show to everybody. If they're not,
E3 is the one place where they show where all the media comes out.
Where the full demographic of their brand. How are they going to make sales? They can't just cover one set of things.
All right. You know, guys go to barbershop for talk. I've never heard a motherfucker in a barbershop. Yeah, man, we should go ahead and watch E3. No, I've never heard that shit.
No, but they know about E3 because of the advertisement.
You know what?
Because all big media sites go out there and talk about it. You see it in newspapers. You see it all over the place. That's how I don't know.
Newspaper
in Canada, people read newspaper articles. Gamers know about E3.
Who the fuck reads the newspaper?
There's people that still read the newspaper.
I forgot you in Oklahoma.
Read the newspaper.
Yeah, you in Oklahoma. My bad. I'm sorry.
Trust me, there's still people out there in Jersey
and Oklahoma. Still read
you in goddamn
Oklahoma.
Some people read the newspaper on an app.
In the Huffington Post, there's still newspapers being made.
Huffington Post. What the fuck are we doing?
Don't be ignorant, because you sounded real ignorant right now.
You're right. Some people don't
up about that.
You're saying they get on an app. They read on an app.
They can do it on an app, and then
you got GameSpot, you got Reddit, you got all these different outlets that cover.
I give you that. When the goddamn
you got even fucking Amazon having big banners saying,
"I give you that." When the goddamn Huffington Post.
Yes. Yeah,
New York Times, Huffington Post, Time Magazine.
When E3 is out, they have a 2-page spread talking about what happened at E3. So yeah. To cover it.
Yeah, okay. That was a funny example, but K-Maker, you answered your own question. How would people know how to impress us? GameSpot does it for you. All these media sites tell you how to do it.
Oh my god!
Appeal to the hardcore game.
Yeah, kiss somebody's ass. That's how you do it.
No. That's for the casual that you want to reach.
You walk into GameStop and they fucking have signs up about E3. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah.
Most gamers know about E3. I don't know where you guys.
No, they do. My own brother doesn't know about E3.
Yeah.
Well, since your own brother doesn't know, I guess nobody else does.
Casual does not look forward to E3. They watch the trailers after the fact on YouTube at most.
But those are generated from E3. So if they're not showing it,
so why not just fucking I mean, it's just like the hardcore watches E3. That's it. The casuals do not tune in, and if they did tune in the past, it was to watch the new Call of Duty reveal.
Good point.
I beg to differ, but
the casuals tune in for Call of Duty, but these casuals that you say pump up Minecraft won't tune in for Minecraft.
Everyone knows
Minecraft. Hold on.
What are they going to add? New skins? A new colored pickaxe?
Yo, you might want to do a little research on games before you start knocking them, because like I said, there's a whole new graphic.
Put that motherfucker in his place, bot. Griffin don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Hey.
You're acting like Minecraft's a brand new game every single month. It's the same thing. You're breaking a block and placing it. There's nothing to it.
I don't know. My treehouse is pretty sweet.
Hey, I
thank you, Chris.
But I understand why they show it. It's one of their #1 selling games. They make fucking a shitload of money off of it.
But they have
hold on a second. In business, in order to make money, you gotta fucking advertise.
But they have an entire event for this called Minecon. Why not just show it there?
It's because Minecraft's for the fucking hardcore Minecraft fans. That's why.
So why not announce stuff for Minecraft fans at a Minecraft event?
How is it that the brother don't know about E3, but you can talk about a Minecon? I ain't never heard of that shit. What the fuck is that? Is that like a Comic-Con for Minecraft?
Minecon is over in Europe. It's a conference for all Minecraft stuff.
For hardcore Minecraft people. So come on, why?
Hold on. Speaking to Griffin Gaming's point, you said the casual will watch E3 just for the Call of Duty reveal. Didn't that happen when the Xbox One was revealed? That's what they teased the Call of Duty Ghost reveal at the end of it. And who watched that show, guys? It was the hardcore gamers. And guess what? That's why it was trash, because they didn't show Call of Duty until the very end, and they showed casual shit with TV and all that. Casuals like that shit, but guess what? The hardcore was watching anyways, and that's when they got killed.
No, I agree with that. That's why I said that they did tune in. They were watching for that.
Tune in as much as you think. They're just watching new trailers.
Let me pay the bills real quick. Hello, shout out to my man Phil Primal Mancer. He left $1, but he didn't leave a comment. I guess he needed another 50 cents. But anyway, thank you, Phil Prime Mancer. All right, we're gonna switch the topic here, okay? Because fuck Minecraft. I don't want to see Minecraft.
Yo, prepare for 2 minutes of Minecraft.
Never spoke.
Get your beverage when that happens. Calm down. Take your chill pill. It'll all be okay.
Before you go to the next topic, if I can just say this real quick. I don't know if this went over people's head, but apparently IGN put up an article, I don't know, like 2 days ago, saying that the Red Dead Redemption trailer 2 contained a lot of gameplay, that they've actually played the game, and the trailers contained a lot of gameplay footage. Did you guys see that?
No, yeah, the gameplay footage looks amazing. Like, I'm sold on that game now, you know, like, holy shit.
Because most of us were under the impression that it was just a straight trailer. I was surprised to find out that it actually contained gameplay footage.
Yeah.
What was it? Gameplay footage though?
Yeah,
like, or was it like
gameplay in there?
The in-game cutscenes. You know, like when you're riding the horse to the train.
IGN clarified. They said the one scene when they're
IGN.
When the train is up there and they're all by the campfire, says that scene, like you're walking around, you know, you can walk, sit down, you're doing shit in that scene, like that is actual gameplay footage.
I actually wasn't too interested in that game originally, so I'm really looking forward to playing the game. I'm actually in the middle of my playthrough for the first full playthrough on the first game right now, so that's pretty cool experiencing that for the first time, like, you know. And so I'm very excited about playing the sequel.
I never really played much of the sequel, but I'm gonna try the multiplayer.
I'm not big into cowboys at all. You know, you can thank my grandmother.
You play cowboys in the day?
No. Yo, my grandmother, she used to play like Rifleman and Bonanza and shit like that on my TV, like 24/7. I absolutely got turned off.
Yeah, I mean, when I was a kid, I played Star Wars, but Red Dead is just shit.
Yeah, I'm happy for everybody who's hyped for this. It looks like a quality game.
I mean, that's what it's all about, man.
Hold up, bro. I would hate to question your integrity. You just hyped the Minecraft about an hour and a half. But you fucking slamming fucking Red Dead.
I don't use the cowboy skin.
If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's just his preference.
I listen to the defense counselor. I'm talking to this man right here.
Well, I'm helping you out.
I also play Viva Pinata, man.
I'm just coming at you just because you trying to be slanderous. Stop that shit.
I ain't slandering nobody. I'm just a question. I don't know how you can hype up Minecraft and fucking throw Red Dead.
Well, Xbox, did you play a lot of Pirates when you were a kid then?
Did I play a lot? No.
I said, no, I had an air.
You like Sea of Thieves.
I had carpal tunnel as a child. I didn't play anything.
Nah, man. I kind of grew up in the streets. It was more cops and robbers. And
tell him you was in prison. Hey, Xbox, tell him you was in prison.
He's in prison with Bubba.
Straight hood, homie. Straight hood.
Yeah, straight like that. But anyway, but I think that's probably what I know it's probably be the game of the year. They're going to give it to it, you know, and it's probably going to be. I don't know if people even still play the story much of Grand Theft Auto or. I know they might. I'm sorry. It's all about the
multiplayer, but the story.
They started the multiplayer in Red Dead. If I'm not mistaken. That was the first one.
No, GTA 4 had it.
They did.
Yeah. GTA 4 was really bare bones. GTA 4 was actually the biggest game played on Xbox Live for years upon years.
Okay,
until Red Dead.
Okay, well then I think the Red Dead took the crown from that.
Yeah,
I know that was pretty huge online. The Red Dead, but even with this new one that's coming, everyone's going to go straight to the online multiplayer.
Well, actually, no, I wouldn't be surprised if the multiplayer not even there. Like GTA 5 and lots of players.
They'll do a staggered release to get people to play the campaign.
Since you want to play the multiplayer, Zaire, which console are you going to buy that game on? Just curious.
On the Pro. What the fuck's wrong with you, bro?
You're going to play that shit on
the fucking Pro.
You are bullshitting.
You don't know? On the Pro.
Bullshit.
I don't believe you for a second.
I can't.
Nobody should. Nobody should. He's not playing that shit.
You have self-admitted that you are fucking graphics whore that you take beauties for brain. So you're getting the X version. Stop front.
No, listen, here's the thing, real shit, right? And I got the X. It's not that big of a goddamn deal.
Oh man, they funding you. They really funding you the money from
I'm being honest. It's not that big.
You sold out, bro. You sold out.
I can't do it.
You must be getting high. I thought you got that glaucoma fixed, man.
Hey, listen, it's like asking me between 900p and 1080p all over again. It's the same goddamn thing.
But this is much bigger.
Hold on. So Hellblade looks the same on the Pro and the X.
These guys are saying, you can't tell the difference. First of all, you're getting better graphic settings. You're getting in a lot of the games twice the resolution, and you're getting better frame rates. There's a fucking difference.
I've always said that again. I don't care about frame rates and resolution.
Care about graphics.
All the games they got better textures.
I can tell you this, Z, because I know how Rockstar rolls. Rockstar is going to want to get the most out of the Xbox One X, and you better believe that game at least is going to look a lot better than.
No, it's not. They got the goddamn deal with Sony. No, it's not, man.
Oh yeah, okay, man.
It wouldn't surprise me if
I hear the disingenuity in your voice.
Yeah, if they don't like, it wouldn't surprise me if they put the 4K assets in that bitch on the X.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to get my trophy score up. Fuck all you fuck niggas, man. Fuck yeah. Straight like that, man. I'm tired of this diabetic game. I got some new friends over there. Fuck y'all, man. So it's about Uncharted.
You ain't talking to nobody over there. Stop that line.
Shit, man, a party today.
You had like one person in your party.
So what, man?
And they don't talk.
Yeah, they just talk when you talk.
They was shy as hell in that party. Listen, I'm gonna get them right.
I'm glad you on our side. Great.
I'm gonna get them right though.
Hey man, he was streaming that dog shit Uncharted.
I know. They said I gotta get The Last of Us. I'm up downloading it now for $20.
How's that multiplayer though?
Between Two Souls is free on PSN, so I downloaded that.
I gotta download that last night.
I forgot that game was in. They did fix it to where you can go in chronological order now, which is better. But I forgot that game's got the black bars.
I've never played it, so you know what I'm saying.
Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah.
They giving away free games is better than our real goddamn games. Hit us a goddamn hit.
Well, no, they're giving away old games, bro.
Yeah, you don't like old games no more, bro.
Listen, their old games is better than our new games.
That game is definitely not better than our new games.
It ain't better. Yeah,
it ain't better than what? Lucky Tales?
It ain't better than the old one either.
Zoo Tycoon?
You know they would love to play the motherfucking.
What ain't better than? What ain't better when you had the last
I never thought I'd see the
day
where Z goes full pony.
Hey, I got you. What ain't been better on Xbox?
That game got a 70 Metacritic, so I'm pretty sure there's quite a few Xbox games that got a better score.
In 2 years? What? Sea of Thieves?
No, not.
Oh yeah,
it's 68.
All right. Okay. My man Gauntlet said Craps crying like it beat over the Xbox. Laughing my ass. Man, Craps Chips would be capable of supplying salt on all the McDonald's fries. God. Comment day.
Hey man, I ain't the one that's sitting there concerned, man. I'm good. I'm good with my Xbox, man. I got a PS4, dude. I support PlayStation more than most of these jokers.
That is true. I don't support it at all.
That's what I want to say. All these guys that get on top.
I don't know the last time I turned mine on, man.
I have a PSVR. I fucking buy all the exclusives.
I bought the collector's edition, bro. I got the goddamn. I got the Spider-Man collector edition. I'm good. I'm not one of those people that's gonna fucking freak out because they've got a few more great exclusives. I'll play those on my Pro, and I'll play everything else where it makes sense on the Xbox One X because it's literally the best box that you can fucking buy.
Whoa. Best box.
Well, listen, it's a box. Yo, it's a box with no goddamn games.
Dude, I've got 672.
Man, you got multi-goddamn platinum.
No, there's a ton of exclusives on there too.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they done cloned Z and turned him into a pony.
Yeah, look at that blue background over there.
Man, we need to do.
And you're making me miss my matches, man. Come on, let's wrap this shit up.
I know, man. Shit.
I'm watching it on my phone right now, man.
I'm watching it too.
You know what I'm saying? I might go ahead. Hey, Z, I was playing some Gears yesterday.
No, I missed it. Who won?
Fucking Rollins, dude. That was an epic match. You got to go back and watch that from the beginning. That was a fucking fantastic match.
I don't care. I can never get into that shit.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
I'm downloading my what's it called right now. But okay. You guys can leave. I want to talk about you behind your back. At least I'm being honest. I'm gonna stay online for female line, but I catch you guys next week.
Hey, go ahead and buy that game. Buy that one game that everybody likes over there.
God of War?
No,
Man.
the game with the penis demon.
Hey, I gotta ask though, was this BGST or was this the multiplayer podcast? Like, god damn, this shit's full.
No one said it was coming. I called back up.
Like, holy shit!
Chris said he was mowing his lawn in Flint, Michigan with the lead.
Yeah, but then he said that he was going to be on the Make It, and then Megan was like, "I'll be on the Make It."
I didn't see it.
Like, god damn, this is a full house.
I was playing some real goddamn games on my PS4. Something you motherfuckers on about.
I think Z might be online on his Xbox One right now playing Gears too. So I mean, come on.
Actually, I was on my Windows 10 PC. Fuck nigga.
Hey, don't be lying. Nobody's playing games on Windows 10.
Oh shit, we gotta do this again sometime though. This was one hell of a show.
Yeah, but listen, thanks GKB for swinging by. Griffin, thank you for putting Xbox in this place. I appreciate it.
Yo, he didn't do shit, man.
Griffin might win the MVP for this one.
He didn't do shit.
Punching everyone the jaw.
Yeah, that's right.
It was nice.
Unless people believe that E3 has to cater to Griffin personally, Griffin didn't do nothing, man.
I just can't help. I have good taste.
Hey, you vote 1 or 2. Did Griffin win the MVP? Vote 1.
And Los Angeles Lakers said next gen needs to be kicked off BGST. Goddamn, give me $100. I'm going.
Don't do that next gen. Trust me.
Listen, I'm a man of
BGST next week when it'll be our Xbox channel.
Rainbow morale. Give me $100 and I'm gone. Hey, but anyway, thank you for rocking out with us this week. We catch you during week and everything that we do. GKB has what's the name of the show again? Gamers Knows Best.
Console Corner.
Oh, Console Corner.
Console Corner.
Damn, that's the name, bro.
I know that, man. God damn, you know my influence. That's on Mondays at 8:00, right?
Yes, sir.
Mondays 8:00. Krabs has Xbox Nation.
Wednesdays at 8. Yep.
At 8:00. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, maybe you go what 10:30 at night, 11:45 Eastern.
Goddamn, 8:30 Fridays, man. 8:30 Central, 9:30.
8:30. I forgot you in the goddamn Oklahoma. 8:30 Central.
Yeah.
All right, so okay, all right.
And Xbox, baby.
And it's Xbox. You have your show Saturdays at what time?
Yeah, next podcast every Saturday on my channel, 7 p.m. complete with gameplay, people.
Yes.
All right.
I should be winning that gameplay. You know what I'm saying? But K-Mega don't play no.
Did you win? Did you win?
I don't know yet.
I didn't check.
Hey.
Yeah.
So I know it's close. It's between me and Bot.
Where's my plugs at?
Oh, I'm sorry. Here's
who?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Chris Steele.
48 minutes. You got me by a hair.
Hey, you got the Soft Corn podcast. What you got going on, Chris?
Double Penetration Podcast, exclusively on the Demon Seed Radio Podcast Network. That's right, folks. Your pal Chris Steele is going big time.
All right. What day of the week?
We'll be on Saturdays over there at 8 p.m. and then on iTunes and all that other shit.
Nice.
All right. I didn't beat. Oh God, I'm at the end. I just came back from hell with my son. I know I'm too far left now. I just fought the stranger ran down on me again and. Before,
don't be spoiling it for people. Yeah, Z, come on, man.
Wait, are we back at the beginning of the show? What the fuck just happened?
I know.
Someone asked me a question in the comment section, but listen, give me about 30 minutes. I'm gonna get high my own supply, and I'm gonna be back on The Last of Us. I'm gonna let it download. But thank you for rocking out with this week.
He's gonna fall asleep on that motherfucker. Anyway,
the multiplayer. We out here, man.